In this video, I'm going to show you how you can become a freelancer this year, even if you're an absolute beginner, so that you can start making money online as your full-time income or something that you do by the side. Now, when it comes to making money online, most people make the assumption that you have to jump into maybe Bitcoin or Forex trading or some form of investment. And yet there are some skills that you actually have or you can learn today that can start helping you to make money online, as people are going to be paying you for your skills. I'm going to show you how to get that done straight after the intro. Let's go. My name is Malaba, and I'm on a mission to expose the income secrets of some of Africa's online millionaires. I want to become one of them, and I want to take you along the journey. If you want to learn how to build an online business which will give you financial freedom, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so that you'll be notified every single time I create content just like this, designed to help you achieve financial freedom. Let's go. So, what exactly is freelancing? Freelancing is simply the process of finding a skill that is in demand and offering it to people who are actually willing to pay you for that skill. For example, maybe you've got a skill maybe in video editing or a skill in graphic design, and then you find people that need video editors and graphic designers, and you offer them your skill, and then you get paid for that. Now, what I especially love about freelancing is that you don't need to go to university and do some long 3, 4, 5-year degree, but there are some skills that you actually can learn, whether it's online or you can learn maybe from someone. These skills are skills that you can then offer to someone. And the best part is that even if you're an absolute beginner, you actually can learn these skills. But now, before I actually show you some of these skills and show you the process of becoming a freelancer, maybe this is your first time watching one of my videos. And obviously you're watching this because you're looking for a way to make money online. I teach one method which is called drop servicing, which is simply connecting people online. And I've got a free workshop or masterclass that is actually available for you to actually just watch after watching this video. And in this masterclass, I teach you how to make your first $1,000 online using the drop servicing method. Through drop servicing, you're going to be simply connecting people who are service providers to people who actually are looking for clients, and then you get paid for that introduction. So if that sounds like something that you might be interested in, there's going to be a link in the description below, which is titled the 0 to 1,000 Online Business Masterclass. You can sign up for it straight after watching this video, and hey, I could help you to make your first $1,000 online. Now, let me show you 7 steps that you can take today to become a freelancer, even if you're an absolute beginner. Number 1 is you need to find an in-demand service that you can offer. By in-demand, I mean that it's a service that people are actually willing and able to pay you money for that service. It doesn't have to be something that you have studied for a long time in the form of a degree, but it can be something that you can learn simply by watching YouTube videos, or maybe by reading blogs online, or maybe just buying a book, something that you can start offering immediately as a service. Now, examples of these types of services that I always talk about on this channel are graphic design, web design, video editing, things along those lines. Things that are simple, but people don't have the time to actually learn how to do it for themselves, or they just don't want to do it for themselves. So you can start offering that service. Now, I created a video that actually shows 11 different gigs or 11 different services that you can offer on a platform which is called Fiverr. Fiverr is one of the platforms that you as a freelancer will actually be using to find your clients. So you can check out this video right here, which will show you 11 different services that you actually can offer on that platform or on any other platform as a service provider or as a freelancer, so that you can start bringing in some clients. So it all begins with you just simply picking a service and saying that this is the service that I'm going to offer to my clients. And then it then brings me to my step number 2, which is just simply start. Number 2, simply start. The number one reason why most businesses fail, or most people who are trying to be freelancers actually fail, is because they never start. As human beings, we tend to want to know everything and be perfect before we actually start. But if you actually study most successful businesses, most of them start without a clear idea of what they need to be doing or what they need to be offering to people. But because they start, they then figure it out along the way. One of the favorite companies that I love to research is Amazon.com. It's currently one of the biggest companies in the world right now. They help you to sell anything or to buy anything online, right, from their website. But But if you actually research them, they started off as a website which was strictly selling books. But then they evolved, and they then grew into the big mega company that they are today. So that's just an example of, if you want to become this huge business tomorrow, you need to just simply start today. Even though you are not too clear on what are the steps or what exactly you need to be doing to become that great vision that you want to be tomorrow. So simply start. I make up your mind that this is the service that you're going to be offering, and then start offering that service, and you figure out things along the way. There are some questions that you need to be asking. There are some things that you need to know, but you will never know them unless you start. Now, if you're finding value in this video so far, please do me a favor and hit that like button to show your support. And also leave me a comment saying, let's go, let's go, let's go. So that I know that you're actually watching this video, you're paying attention, and you're getting some value from it. Let's go. Step number 3 is reach out to people that you know. This can be your friends, this can be your family. The reason why you want to reach out to them is that you want to get them on board as clients, and also to help you to gain experience. Before you start reaching out to many different companies and you get so many different clients, you want to gain that experience and that exposure. And so the best place for you to start is actually with your friends and your family. One of the good advantages of friends and family is that they are more likely to say yes to you. They are more likely to give you a chance. So what you can do is, like, let's say you decide to be a web designer. You can think of maybe those friends or relatives who are running a business, but they don't have a website. You can simply approach them and say, hey, you know what? I've started this business where I'm building websites for people. Can I build your website for you? And this is another thing that you may need to do, actually offer to do it for free. Whatever expenses that maybe you may incur in terms of, like, maybe buying a website domain, they can cover that, right? But in terms of actually setting up the website, you as a freelancer, you would do it for free. Why you want to do that for free? Because you want to gain experience, and you want to gain examples of businesses that you have worked with, so that you can actually put them into your portfolio. And now let's say that you don't have friends or family who are actually running businesses that you can do whatever it is that you want to do for them. One other thing that you also can do is that you also can make up companies. Like, I remember I was working as a graphic designer, and there's no one that I knew that needed graphic design services. So what I did is that I just took a piece of paper and I wrote down 5 names of some make-believe companies that I came up with, and then I designed logos for them. I came up with a logo for a beautician, I came up with a logo for someone who's an accountant, I came up with a logo for this and for that, and I just designed these logos, and then I included them in my portfolio. When someone would ask, okay, can I see the work that you have done, I would show them those things. They would never research to find out whether these companies are actually real and whether they really exist. They just wanted to see that I am really able to do what I'm saying I'm able to do. And that's what helped me to get some clients. Step number 4 is for you to use freelance platforms. Now, freelance platforms are websites where you actually can sign up as a freelancer, and people who are looking for freelancers actually go there, and they potentially can find you. So the top websites that I usually talk about on this channel are Upwork, freelancer.com, and fiverr.com. And there are so many other ones. You can just simply do a Google search and say freelance websites, and you will find them. I recommend that you join as many as you can, and then you need to set up a profile, and then potentially you can start getting some clients. You may also need to actually submit proposals, because some people will just get there and say, I'm looking for someone who can do this and this and this. And then you need to write them a proposal on that website, send it to them. And then if they like your proposal, they'll actually choose you to work for them. Now, I must say that freelance websites, because this is something that a lot of freelancers use, there's a lot of competition there. So you may need to have patience. It may take you some time to actually get clients, but once you get traction, you will start getting a bucket load of clients coming your way. So you need to make sure that you are remaining patient. And another thing that you may also need to do is just simply use YouTube. The same way that you're watching this video, you may want to do a bit of research, for example, on Fiverr, how to create a Fiverr profile that attracts clients, or how to get your first client on Fiverr. You want to do such searches like that, and then you look for people who are actually freelancers on those platforms, who will then show you their best tips on how to actually use these platforms, and how to actually start getting your clients. Step number 5 is that become social, or use social media. What you want to do is that you are starting a business. This is not just something that you're just doing for fun, but this is actually a business. So you can either use your own personal name or you can come up with a business name, and then you take that and you put it on social media. I'm talking about things like setting up a Facebook page, an Instagram account, having your own website. You want to be able to, you want to have these things because these are things that usually professional businesses actually have for themselves. So you want it to increase the chances of you actually being found by people out there, by potential clients, by actually having social media. Create that social media platform or that page, and then start thinking about, okay, what type of content do I need to post there? For example, maybe you can get a client, or maybe like I mentioned earlier on, you can create a make-believe client and then create some logo or something for them. You take that and then you post on your page there to show that type of work that you're able to do. That way it makes it easier for clients to actually find you, and then that way it's easier for you to start getting your business rolling. Step number 6 is try as many different things as you can. Now, one question that I always get asked all the time is, Marshall, what's the best way of making money online? Or Marshall, as a freelancer, what's the best niche that I should focus on? I can't tell you what the best niche is because you have got a different background, you've got different skills. But if you allow yourself or you expose yourself to different niches and to different businesses, you can then decide which one is best for you. Like myself, I build websites using a particular platform. I can't build websites using coding or stuff like PHP and WordPress and all those other things. That's what other web designers do. I went through the whole process of trying that and I didn't enjoy it until I found a very specific platform that I use to actually build my websites. And that's what I only focus on now. But I could not have discovered that my passion is here, or that my money or my business should be focused on this, unless I was willing to actually expose myself and learn the different types of tools and things that are out there for me to actually use. So you might actually want to just look at different freelance services that you can offer and play around with all of them until you find the one that you feel like, you know what, this is something that interests me a lot and I want to focus my time and my attention here. Also, secondly, in terms of like experimenting, you want to try and offer something to your clients, but you want to pay attention to what they're asking for, because sometimes you may think that this is what clients need, but the only way you know what they really need and they are willing to pay for is by actually talking to them and interacting with them. And you notice that the more you talk to more and more people, they keep telling you the same thing, to a point whereby you thought that this is what you were supposed to be offering, but at the end of the year, after maybe 1 year of doing this, you realize that this is what people are willing to pay for. And so you only focus on that which people are willing to pay for. And that's how you run your business. Then step number 7 is you need to have patience. Patience is very, very important. The number one killer of most freelance businesses, or the number one killer of why people, the number one reason why people actually fail in this online making money process is because people don't have patience. People have this assumption that because something is done online, it means that I'm going to make money immediately. I just have to press a button and by next week, I've made 10,000 US dollars. I've been in this game for a long time, and I must say there is no button that you can just press. There is no investment opportunity that you just put your money and then it just comes like that. You need to be patient. You need to be patient with these freelance platforms. You need to be patient with your social media, with creating content and posting it and looking for clients. It may feel like it's taking long. It may feel like you're not going anywhere. It may feel like you're not growing, but that's actually part of the process. Once you get to that point whereby clients start coming, they start coming like a flood. Like today, you might be complaining like you don't have any clients, but next year we might find you in a totally different space whereby you've got so many clients and you don't know what to do with all of them. What will get you there is patience. You need to be someone who is patient, who is willing to stick through the journey. Now, let me know in the comments section, which service are you planning on offering as a freelancer? What comes to mind that you're thinking that maybe this is what you need to start your working as a freelancer as? Just comment below and I will respond to you with a few ideas or maybe a few tips or my feedback in terms of whether I think it will work or not. And please hit the like button, hit that like button if you haven't done so already. It lets me know that this is type of content that actually is helpful to you and that you guys want to see. And also it helps in terms of the YouTube algorithm so that more people can see this video. Just a reminder again, I've got a free masterclass which is called the 0 to 1000 Online Business Masterclass, where I teach you how to make your first $1,000 online using the drop servicing method. You're simply going to be connecting people online. If you don't know what that means, sign up for the masterclass. The link is in the description below. 0 to 1000 Online Business Masterclass. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you'll be notified every single time I create content just like this, designed to help you achieve financial freedom. If financial freedom is something that you want, make sure that you are a subscriber on this channel. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you on the next video. Take care.